US to collect 15% of AI chip revenues on sales to China. I mean, Donald Trump is imposing tariffs on the United States owned companies who will sell the AI chips to China. He is making money. Is there, he is sitting in a table and he is collecting money? Do you feel like that?
Thank you for your question, and of course it's relevant to the tariff and how come this chip market has become so emerging, so important. You see, NVIDIA is a company led by Jensen Huang. Their machineries, their computational models, the hardware all relies back on chips which require rare earth minerals. Now this debate and topic can be spoken about for hours, but if you look at the recent times, China has developed certain methods to be excelling in this market as well. Their knowledge regarding supercomputing models are profound and probably the best in the entire world. But in comparison, I want to bring everyone's attention to Switzerland, a country on the top of the German archipelago, and on the top we understand Switzerland for its watches, for its chocolate, for its wine, for the other numerous household items that Switzerland produce. They have been slammed with a 39% tariff, higher than Bangladesh. Bangladesh is 20% as well. But doing so, Swiss officials, including the President Karin Keller, are lobbying for a renegotiation. Of course, they tried to propose for a lower tariff to 10%, but it failed, and cancelling a 7.4 billion F-35 jet order is definitely not under consideration. Economists say that in this move, Switzerland's GDP could fall by 0.6%. So this is not just targeting Asian economies, it's targeting 69 economies of the planet, and we can understand that a country in the Europe like Switzerland is not even spared. So one must understand, and also as Mr. Norman Floyd Barnes was saying, the conservatives are now taking a different stance given these new regulations and rules that Donald Trump is imposing, so superimposing on its people.
Tell me why the Muslim countries or Arab countries are, I call divided. He denied the word divided. He said no, they are serving the Westerns. Why, sir?
Well, they are serving the West, as their military capacities and military stockpiles are all Western ammunitions, and their reliance on the West is what they think that shall be protecting them in the long run. But they forget to understand that most of the Palestinians and also most of the Gaza people are dying, and most of them are of the religious community of Islam. It's not a joke anymore. So they should be taking a far bigger stance that they definitely have denied putting an importance to this matter. And not only so, I want to come back to the beginning and how this thing had actually started. October 7th, Hamas had attacked a concert. It attacked a rave, it attacked a concert, and in the concert you don't expect military leaders or people of governance, anyone above the age limit of 20s, 30s, 40s maybe. That is the population that they had attacked. Of course, Hamas had ransacked the entire place, killed dozens of people, and this is how this infuriating war between Israel and the Gaza people had started. Now, I was listening very carefully to Mr. Samad, and what I understood is it's not just Gaza. This entire place that we know as Israel today was known as Palestine in the in the past. Unfortunately so, the old settlers have become the rulers of that nation, of that land, and those who are the rulers had become the minorities. Yes. This is how I would define the current situation. And of course, you know that journalist deaths have been occurring not just now, not just yesterday, it's been there ever since the start of this aggression. And of course, the person who was killed, Anas al-Sharif, ever since the start of this war, he had lost his father in an Israeli assault, and then that is how he had began his reporting career. And now we understand that even he had bitten the dust.
Sir, very well explained.